Oh, that was
What
crazy.
is up, everyone? What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the PFS podcast, Divisional Round Edition. I'm a sad guy today, but you know, I digress. We keep going. What did you guys think of the games this week?
I think it was a good slate of games.
Not
Entertaining,
last.
to
Super
say the
wild
least.
card.
Overall, very entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get into it in a sec, but yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm sad, but that's okay. My name is
It's
Evan,
okay.
and I'm sad.
My name's Drew.
I'm Pat.
Hi, Matt. I have a question. Is your name Evan or Sad? I'm getting a little confused. Getting some
I'm
mixed
Evan,
signals.
and I'm also sad. Like, it's the
I
emotion.
think it's a nickname, Matt.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Government sad.
That makes more
nickname, Matt.
sense.
Okay.
Let's
It's
be more
weird.
clear
okay.
next time in your intro.
Yeah.
Hey,
A little thrown
we're
off.
here to
Like-
talk. We're here to talk football. Let's do it. Okay.
No, I think we're here to
I
talk
just want
your
to know
identity.
who I'm talking with. I
Yeah.
just need to know who I'm talking
Yeah,
to.
I think you know a guy.
Evan,
Millions of
Sad,
family
I
suffer
don't...
every year. Identity theft is not a joke.
Okay. Here we go. Let's talk about wildcard games. Pat, give us the Rams Panthers background here.
Yeah, well, so I forget what the score was, but I think the Rams were up 10 and the Panthers finally got a stop and they muffed the punt. And at that point, it kind of looked like the Rams are going to run away with it, excuse me. But, they go for it on fourth down. They don't quite get it. Well, they don't get it. And yeah, the Panthers hung around in this game. To their credit, they were not going quietly. And very exciting fourth quarter, lots of lead changes. And Panthers went up even late, but the Rams came storming back, and Bryce Young and the Panthers weren't able to get it done. I want to say this real quick. Coincidentally, they won by 3 points, and they got those 3 points off in my opinion, very weak, unnecessary roughness call on the defense. But that's just my 2 cents on how the game went down.
Fair.
It was a penalty.
I think it was too, but yeah.
Well, what do you want the
It's-
guy to do there? Is he supposed to let him catch it?
You don't have to try to murder the guy.
He put his
feel like
shoulder in his
there's a line.
chest. It had contact.
He put helmet to helmet. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but the primary point of contact is the chest.
I think he felt the primary point of contact was his mouth.
Well, no, that's not true at all.
It's probably teeth laying on that sideline.
I hope he spat up blood afterwards.
He probably did.
Good.
He earned it.
Blood money.
He earned the field goal.
You would have been dead if someone hit you like that.
I wouldn't want a flag called though.
It's
Okay.
a pride thing.
All right. Pat, since you're the Packers fan here, why don't you keep on talking about that second
Back
game
to
up there?
back.
All right, you
He's
know what?
also
I'm not a
sad.
Packers fan. I don't know where that came from. I just
PFP.
think Ben Johnson's
PFP.
kind of a dork. Yeah,
Dork keeps winning,
it
though.
was all Packers in the first half, and then they decided that they'd had enough playing football for the year, that 17 and a half games of football was enough, and they phoned it in. And yeah, somehow the Bears came storming back. I don't know what the Packers were doing. They weren't getting any stops, and they couldn't move the ball at all. So very exciting fourth quarter. Bears even had their chances at trying to give the Packers a game, but the Packers said, no, please, Bears, go on, win.
Please, no.
And I did get Bears at plus 500 live betting, so
Let's
I
get
got
Oh,
him.
you're a big
sharing
Bears
that.
guy too. Wow.
I got him at plus 800.
nice.
Yeah, that was clutch. Yeah, that one or the next one were the best games of the weekend for sure. Just something about the way that they're able to come back in these games is impressive, but I don't know if I can see it lasting much longer. But who knows? We shall see. Bills, Jags, Drew, give me some here.
Yeah, thanks for picking the one game where I was out of commission.
Oh,
but,
I watched this game.
Yeah,
I watched it.
I'll
I ain't
take
talking
it. I'll
about
take it. This is- no.
Well, Drew
Someone
actually
needs to
picked the
talk
winner,
honestly about the
unfortunately.
Jags. Honestly, this was a back and forth shootout. Bills won 27-24. I think the big thing in this game, Bills offense, Josh Allen left everything on the line, but is that something to be concerned about going into the future rounds of the playoffs? His hand was definitely injured. It changed his throwing motion. He still was a good quarterback out there, but you have to wonder how that's going to impact him next week against the Broncos. James Cook really didn't get involved at all. I think I saw the Jags had the #1 rush defense, and they played very well in that regard. The Jags, Travis Etienne, Parker Washington, good game. It came down to, after back and forth scoring, very close game the entire way. Josh Allen rushed one in at the end, and then Trevor Lawrence tipped interception on the first play with the ball. That's why experience wins championships. Bills were always going to win that game. Like I said last week, thank you very much.
They were not always going to win that game.
They were always going to win that game.
He scored with a
There was
minute
no
left
world
to
the
go
Jags
up.
winning that game, but it sucks because the
After a
Jags are the second best team in the
11-yard
AFC. It's a
tush
damn
push.
shame. It's a damn shame. That was impressive too. That tush
It sucks they would have
Yeah,
gone
yeah.
against each other.
It was a tough draw.
They were
Yeah.
one of the teams who really wanted to get the tush push banned too, so that's kind of interesting. But
Giving up.
Well,
Yeah,
if it's
uh,
part of the game, you got to take advantage of it,
yeah,
especially if
I
you have a
suppose.
6'4" quarterback.
He's 6'7", I believe. 49ers, Eagles, Matt.
I'll take that one.
Yeah. Shut up.
Now you got it.
No, honestly, I'm really glad that Kevin Petula got fired today because I think it means that Nick Sirianni's not going to get fired, and I think Nick Sirianni's the problem. He enables these bad offensive coordinators to get involved, and that's kind of what happened with the Eagles here. Is Nick Sirianni's not an visionary enough sort of play caller on either end of the ball, doesn't really do much, and that's kind of where they put themselves, where they couldn't come up with play calls and schemes down the stretch to get the offense going. All the talent was wasted running. On the last drive, they ran, I think it was 10 plays, and 4 of them they used again. So they called 8 of the same plays in total, out of 10, which is kind of insane. Just letting the defense see it and then come back from it. When you have a play caller like Robert Saleh on the other side of the field, you're just gonna not be able to get anything going. Kind of how the game went, their offense just kind of stagnates consistently, and then Kyle Shanahan just knows how to keep the ball moving, uses guys to the best of their ability. Even with George Kittle going out, they were still able to capitalize, get the ball going, just score enough to get it done against a good defense. Hate
Yeah.
the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one too. As much as I don't like the 49ers, I think they played pretty well in that game. I think their road will come to an end here. Just too many injuries. Fully healthy, I think they probably can go to the Super Bowl, but I just can't see that happening.
So they'll just go to the Super Bowl with injuries. I like the way you think.
I don't think Fred Warner is going to be able to come back this week, but if he can, that might change things, but we'll see. Real quick, Chargers-Pats, most boring game of the weekend. Pats dominated. Chargers let their quarterback get beat up. That was bad. I kind of want to see them with their full starting line, but that something needs to change there. Hopefully that was the problem.
Well, Greg Roman got fired today.
It's good.
That'll be big.
Yeah.
He sucks.
We'll see what happens with the Pats next week when they actually face competition because they still have yet to play a good team this season besides the Bills. But finally, Steelers, Texans. Hi everyone, my name is Sad.
Good reference.
We knew that.
That's a callback.
Great callback.
Good podcasting, honestly.
If
you
you don't
know,
get the joke, go back 8
Yeah.
minutes.
Rewind.
yeah. You know,
Drop a comment if you did get it.
there's been some severe issues in the
Yeah.
Steelers organization for years now. You're telling me you make the playoffs 7 times in 9 years, I believe, and in every one of those games, you're down by at least 21 points at some point. Like, what? How is that even possible? Like, how are you good enough to be a playoff team if you get blown out in every single playoff game? It's ridiculous. I think Tomlin going was the right decision. It kind of hurt. You know, I wasn't thinking I would be that sad about it, but I was kind of sad. He's been the coach like my whole life. But yeah,
I
Houston
think
looked
he
good.
should
Their
have tricked
defense is the
Christian
real
Kirk on the
deal.
sideline.
Charlie Kirk, true.
Yeah, Stephen A would say.
Oh.
But I think CJ Stroud is going to hold them back. I don't think he's good at all. And when they play a team that has a competent offense, I think they might have some trouble. So that's all I have to say about that.
Well
And
said.
yeah, thanks. If anybody has anything else to say it now, or else we'll move on.
Yeah, Matt, you said Sirianni's a problem with the Eagles. I honestly think it's Jalen Hurts. You know, I don't think Kevin Petula got hired as offensive coordinator because he had 15 play calls that he really, really liked and were going to hit every time. You know, I think maybe Hurts is not a good quarterback, and good for him. They won it last year, so now everyone can blame his coaches.
I kind of agree. I don't think Hurts is like a fantastic quarterback, but I think he's good enough to get the job done with the pieces he has around him. I really do think that they're play calling. Both times Sirianni's had to go out and hire an inexperienced offensive coordinator, he's failed. It was Shane Steichen took him to the Super Bowl, then he left, then he had to hire somebody, what was it, Brian Johnson? And then that didn't go well at all. Terrible year. The next year after, he goes out and hires Kellen Moore. Then that works out because the guy's experienced, go win the Super Bowl, and now you're back to having to hire a guy off the streets, and he puts his best friend in the job. The problem is both Jalen Hurts is limited, so you need like a offensive coordinator to get the most out of him. But Sirianni doesn't do anything for me, honestly, which is why I'm glad. I hope he stays around forever. But he can't defensively play call. He can't scheme up defense or offense. They're always one of the most unimaginative teams on those sides of the ball when their offensive coordinators aren't like geniuses. And then when it comes to leading the locker room, it's one of the teams with the most locker room problems in the NFL consistently, like year in and year out. So like, what is he doing if they're going to consistently fail to move the cycle and when slow down at the end of the season and everything like that? That should be his job to make sure that they ramp it up at the right time. Meanwhile, they skidded terribly this year.
Yeah.
And
And Jalen Hurts sucks.
Versus defense, he has had a different offensive coordinator every single year he's been in the league. That's got to be tough. But I don't think he's good either, so I'm with you guys. Yeah. So moving on. Let's go into our coaching predictions. Yeah, so there's what? 8 open head coaching spots right now. That's pretty severe.
A lot.
Titans, Giants, Falcons, Browns, Raiders, Cardinals, Ravens, and Steelers. That's crazy. There's so many jobs available. And on the right we have our top candidates that we think are the best available. Maybe we're missing a few, but yeah, let's start off where we think Harbaugh would be the best fit.
I could see him coaching the Ravens. Just joking.
True.
I'm just joking.
Terrible podcasting review, Drew.
Good
Hey, Josh.
podcasting.
I
Good
didn't
podcasting.
even-
If you know, you know.
Drew, can you make a potential jersey swap of John Harbaugh coaching the Ravens for us?
Dude, that'd be huge. Our fans need
I'll
to
get
see
my
that.
people on that one. I could see Harbaugh coaching the Giants, honestly, out of this list, sadly enough. Or I know, Evan, we were talking about it for a second, but if the Packers do fire LaFleur, I could definitely see that. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that's where I think he would be the best fit, would be in Green Bay. But if they don't fire LaFleur, I could see him with probably the Giants or the Falcons would be my two for him.
I think it would be interesting if he went to Tennessee and just tried to establish some stability, because the coaching, him and Tomlin are two of, for me, some of the most stable coaches in the NFL. While they've both had a little bit of top end success, I don't know if that's their whole MO or if the situation is. But for a Titans franchise who hasn't found a coach since Vrabel, and even the end of that wasn't going great, to get a stable guy in there might be a nice change of pace just to start getting things in order and everything like that. And they have a young quarterback, a lot of cap
Also,
room. It's
the
not like
Dolphins
terribly
have
unappealing. job.
Yeah. The Dolphins have a head coach opening too. I forgot to include that.
Yeah.
But
I could see him on the Dolphins.
It would be funny if he got to the Dolphins before Lamar.
That would be awesome.
and then Lamar ends up in Miami too, and it's right back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we think Stefanski would end up? I could see him in Baltimore, realistically. I don't think they would do that, but I feel like Baltimore needs to go for somebody who would be more creative than Stefanski. I feel like they could do well with the Mike McDaniel. Baltimore would.
I feel like Baltimore to me is such an interesting one because they're either going to be super pressed to fix the lackluster defense they had or just go invest in Lamar and try to capitalize on your all-star quarterback and go offensive. But either way, I think it's going to be a schematic guru. So either like a Mike McDaniel type or like, honestly, Brian Flores, I think makes sense there too.
Yeah, I agree with Matt here. I think if it's me, I'm going to get a defensive guy. Flores, Saleh, I don't think he'd be a great fit, but possible. But Flores, honestly, I could see that. I know Matt knows more about him than me, but
Big
Yeah, I don't really know
Brian
much
Flores
about
guy.
Flores.
Big Brian Flores guy here. Just schematically, man. With all those pieces too.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just a lot of athletes.
Personally, I would want Flores back in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They're you know, a franchise that's thrived on defense for so long. I feel like they're going to want to get a defensive coach in there. And he
You know-
already coached for the Steelers back in 2022, I think. So
You know who I could see on the Steelers?
who's that?
Raheem Morris. I don't know why, it feels right. I think he's a good coach, honestly. I think the Falcons did him dirty. I think he's all
Falcons
around
needed
like,
a
pretty
change, though.
solid.
I think
I don't know.
They're throwing darts at a wall right now.
What do you guys think is the most appealing spot for a coach to go to?
The
Giants.
Ravens.
Giants
Terrible
or
take.
Ravens, yeah.
No,
Ravens is
the
a good
Falcons
one.
the Falcons are right up there, and honestly, the Dolphins aren't too far off either.
I think the
to me.
Titans isn't a bad one.
Titans isn't bad.
It's still
There's a
more
lot
of a
of good coaching
rebuild, though.
jobs, honestly.
There's a lot
Yeah.
to do there. I think
The
top
Giants
three are
isn't terrible
Ravens,
either.
Giants, Falcons.
Yeah, but you gotta. The Titans, though, the thing is, you gotta have your stamp on how that rebuild goes, and you
Right.
kind of already found your quarterback.
Yeah, but
Right.
if you don't start seeing success pretty quickly, they're going to be quick to move on from you.
You can
Unless
get like
they get
2 or
like a
3
Harbaugh
years.
type.
Maybe.
I think you get like 2 or 3 years there.
If it's like Harbaugh, you get 2 or 3 years. But if it's like Raheem Morris or Brian Dable, like you get 1, maybe 1.5.
I don't think so.
No. I think they kind of know where they're at and that it's, Rome wasn't built in a day. I think they all
Yeah.
know that. Ownership
Well-
is smart, which I'm not saying they are, but
Yeah, but it's more about the progress too. So even if it doesn't
Right.
correlate in wins, it's just figuring out like Cam Ward's progression, how the units play as like wholes. I think honestly is gonna do a lot. I think there's enough ways that you could get a little bit out of it. I mean, even this year with like Aaron Glenn at the Jets, right? That's been more of a high turnover job. And he didn't do fantastic, but he did all right, and he has a second season.
Yeah.
I don't think he did all right.
he also has like a $40 million buyout, which I think is
Well,
why they
all
got
these
fired.
all these bad teams are gonna always give those buyouts realistically.
I think
Unless
So for
they
the
get
guys
somebody
we didn't
starving.
talk about, do you guys think they'll still be head coach next year? Like Brian Dable,
I don't think Dable gets a
Saleh,
head coaching job.
Dable-
Kubiak?
Dable will probably get a job. I just don't think it's going to be a head coaching.
I agree. I could see him as like an OC maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I think some
Yeah.
of these guys will maybe get a job, but like who else is taking these jobs? College guys? Probably not.
No, it's gonna be a lot. There are a lot of like position coaches and coordinators on some of these teams. I know the Jags offensive coordinator is gonna be looked at pretty highly. People think he's a good brain. He was under Kevin O'Connell up in Minnesota before he came down to Liam Cohen. So somebody like that, super young, offensive minded, people are shooting for the next guy, the next guru a lot of the times now versus like these stable old guys who are like fine but have sort of capped out like upside where you kind of already know where it is. And the other thing is Mike Tomlin's going to be looking for a job. He's going to get something.
Well,
You
he
know,
Nah,
he hasn't
but
can't
played with the
sign a
you have
quarterback in a
to
while.
contract
TV.
because
you have
he
to
didn't get
trade for
fired.
him.
Yeah.
Mm,
He's still under the Steelers
yeah.
organization, technically.
Yeah, he'll go to TV at least for this year. Then maybe they'll trade for him. But
He wants
How
a
many years
break,
is he under
technically.
contract for?
I couldn't tell you.
They should have parted ways.
He got an extension like a little bit ago, I think. So
Yeah. It was time for
Okay.
that to be done.
moving on. We'll go into quarterback fits now. So Drew and I were talking about this before we started recording, but the teams that we think are guaranteed to have a different quarterback are the Steelers, the Raiders, and the Jets. So why don't we start with those three on who we think would be the best quarterback to start with there. For
What
Pittsburgh,
quarterbacks are free agents?
I don't think it's crazy to say you give Will Howard a chance. You know, you drafted him, you let Rodgers mentor the kid. He's a winner. Why don't you at least see what he has? Maybe, I mean, he didn't even get to play in the preseason because he was injured. So, I guess this offseason will tell us what they actually think of him. But, they aren't going to draft anybody. They don't have a good enough spot in the draft, and they aren't the type of team to trade up either, like trade up for a quarterback like that. So, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't hate the Will Howard theory.
Yeah.
That feels like one that'll make sense to me if they bring in a veteran to kind of challenge him for that spot, like I'm just kind of spitballing here, like a Kirk Cousins maybe or something like that.
I don't mind that. But like at some point, you got to stop with these transitional quarterbacks and find your guy.
Yeah, I just
So
don't
do
know
you
if
think
Will
they might?
Howard is really good.
We don't know.
Yeah. You
Give him
think
a
one of these
chance.
teams is going to take a shot at Malik Willis?
I would love that. I want
No, that won't be bad.
to get him.
Honestly.
I think for the Raiders, it's Mendoza.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
like that should be locked in by now. And I think probably Dante Moore goes to the Jets.
Yeah, and just draft the guy.
Yep, I agree.
Although he looked terrible in that game.
Yeah. I don't know. I think honestly Malik Willis is going to be the biggest wild card of the free agent quarterback class. I'm looking through the names and it's a lot of just journeyman backups, everything like that. Old
Yeah.
guys.
Is he like the top
Zach
guy?
Wilson, but he's not even listed at the top, but to me, I think
Probably the
Yeah,
most
it's
promising.
Probably the most
upside.
Yeah.
valuable.
upside.
see
He's
him.
one of the younger ones. He's only
Right.
26 and a half.
Right.
All right, here's a wild card name. Do you think somebody would go for Davis Mills?
Not as a starter. I don't think he's done enough for
I
that.
agree.
I think the more interesting thing is somebody's going to go trade for Kyler Murray,
Yeah, that's why we put the Cardinals
or he's
and
going to
Dolphins on there.
get bought out. Jesus. That'd be a crazy buyout.
Who's gonna go for Kyler Murray, you think? I assume it would be one of the teams here.
Dolphins.
Make predictions.
Dolphins,
Dolphins trade
It's a
Jets,
don't know.
maybe.
Tua for Kyler.
That's an
Dude,
ugly trade.
yeah,
I don't know.
and a bunch of picks.
That's like two really bad contracts. Two especially is a really bad contract. I don't know if
Tua's
anyone's
is
going to take that.
terrible. It is terrible.
yeah.
I think the Dolphins might just go with Quinn Ewers next year, honestly. He didn't look
That's
terrible
what I
in
was
his
thinking.
games.
I think Browns go with Shadur to at least start. I think Dolphins go with Quinn.
Right.
Like, obviously, we don't know how they're gonna play, but I think that's how it starts at least.
You think Falcons stick with Penix or
What is he off of? Torn ACL?
But he
Was
got
it
like,
ACL or
ACL, yeah.
Achilles?
in his time playing, he didn't play well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
Kirk
he
Cousins
shows
looked a lot better
flashes,
than him,
but-
I thought.
100%.
Kirk-
And
yeah,
that is not an
Kirk won,
offense
like-
fit
Yeah.
for Kirk Cousins.
Kirk won in the
Torn
majority of
ACL
the
and
games.
and torn up knees. I don't know. I think they might be an interesting team to go out and get Malik Willis, but they're already so invested at quarterback. That's the problem with them, is they invested a first-round pick and $100+ million at the quarterback position for two subpar guys, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
you
they
know,
need
it costs the
starters.
GM and the head coach their job because
Yeah.
we saw the video. The owner was like, "What are we doing here?" And you
Yeah.
know, You have to explain taking a quarterback in the first round of the guy. That's not really a good move.
I think they got to get rid of Kirk Cousins and just give Michael Penix like the time. Like, hey, it's your quarterback room. See what he does. Start of the year, and then go from there.
Problem is they
'Cause
have
it's
so
gotta be
many
tough.
weapons for cheap though. That's they have so many players on that team.
Yeah, no,
Realistically, it's just missing
They
a
should have made the
quarterback.
playoffs this year. They are a
Yeah.
good team all around. They have a pretty good defense. They have weapons on offense. Drake London, damn near top 5 receiver if he isn't already after this year.
Yeah, I
And
think he's up there.
Michael Penix is just a little disappointed, but he's got a veteran, one of the best veterans in the league, breathing down his neck all year. I can see how it can be a little tough. I think give him a chance without that pressure, see what happens.
There's no pressure. He had the keys to the
Yeah.
castle.
He had the keys, but if you have like 3 bad games in a row, you know that they could just put Kirk Cousins in and he has one good
But
game.
they were
he's
never
the
going to
starter.
do that. He was the guy.
Yeah. If they're contending
Kirk
for the
had his chance
playoffs,
the
they
year
could have easily
before.
done that, and they kind of were contending for the playoffs in that division.
Regardless, it doesn't matter. He blew out his ACL, and his knees were one of the biggest reasons that he was such a question mark, both in college and in the NFL. I mean, he was a totally different quarterback after he tore up his knees, and now he went out and blew out his ACL again.
And he's a 26-year-old rookie, or not rookie, 26-year-old starting as who just finished his second year. You know, he's like an kind of old and experienced QB with injury issues.
He hasn't even played full season yet, honestly. Between both of them, he was benched.
But very short leash at this point. Did you guys talk about the Jets already? Was that Dante Moore or something else?
We said
Dante Moore is what we.
Dante Moore, and then Fernando.
Here's an ugly pick. Carson Beck.
No.
That guy's not. That's a career backup at best.
Talking about
you
old
saw what he
quarterbacks.
did. He's like 30 years old, and no,
he
probably
could be
wouldn't.
like a backup or a third string.
Yeah, I don't see him starting anywhere.
And that's a guy fighting for a practice squad spot.
Real quick, what do we think about the Vikings? Are they sticking with McCarthy?
I think they're one of those teams who maybe they bring a veteran in to kind of compete with him, but
there's not even that many veterans.
Kirk Cousins he'd be a good fit in Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins would be a good fit.
Oh, dude, somebody jersey swap that.
It'll never happen, but he would be a good fit.
Jersey swap that.
Kirk
Cousins, Minnesota.
Realistically, Flores is going to be gone, so they aren't going to be able to lean on their defense as much. I feel like next year will be very telling if McCarthy's the guy or not. But let's move along. Super Bowl predictions. This is our current bracket right now.
Looks pretty similar to something I know.
Well, this is what we're looking at right now. I think we should start in the AFC and then make our way over to the NFC. I think the NFC is going to be a bit more controversial than the AFC, but let's this might be a little bit more difficult with 4 people, so we'll see how this goes.
Tiebreaker goes to me.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I'm fine with that.
All right. Broncos.
Yeah, no, let's let it go to Patrick.
Broncos, Bills. You know, the Broncos have the home field advantage. That's big, being Mile High for this game. But they picked they got the worst matchup that they could have gotten. Josh Allen, even if he is a little bit injured, go into that stadium, and you know he wants this more than anybody else does. So I'm giving it to the Bills in a close one though.
Bo Nix
Couldn't agree more.
Class.
I think Bills win this game. Broncos frauds. Bo Nix overrated. Josh Allen a little beat up, but hey, never stop nobody. This is his year to win the Super Bowl. Doesn't have Lamar, Joe Burrow. Who's the other guy? Patrick Mahomes. I like Bills.
The other guy.
I like Bills here.
Yeah, you know, them being at Mile High kind of scares me a little bit, along with Allen being banged up and on a somewhat short week going from Sunday or Saturday. But yeah, we said last week, I thought winner of Jags Bills was going to the Super Bowl. I'm going to stick with that.
I think the Broncos are going to come out flat-footed on a bye week. I think sometimes it plays to your advantage having time to rest up, but at the same point, the Bills got to play an actual playoff game and actually get tuned up for this one. I think they're going to be a little bit more serious, a little bit more intense. Some of the lackadaisical mistakes that come in with getting in a playoff mindset are kind of out the window. Now we played the toughest opponent that we're gonna have to face. Let's go out and just kind of steamroll the pack and go to the Super Bowl. And since we all picked them, the Broncos are probably gonna win
Yeah.
because we all picked the Bills.
Broncos
say
are
that.
favored.
PFS Cameron's gonna pick the Broncos, and she's gonna get a lone wolf point. And
Don't you say that.
that's how that goes.
Broncos are favored 1.5, but nothing crazy.
It should be like 2.5 or 3.
Pretty even.
I hope.
Is that another dog pick, Pat?
Yeah.
I didn't include them because when I looked, they were both minus 108. They're even odds, so
Mm. I see minus 108
Oh,
for
that's
the Bills,
perfect for your
minus
dog of the week.
112. But I think we
Minus
decided on
108,
the
we set a new
Bills.
record.
all right, yeah, Drew. Well, stick with your lock of the week. Rams money line over Panthers. That's
I
awesome.
took
Great
Rams
watch.
spread because you were giving me crap.
Yeah.
I could have easily
did you
just
take the
said I went
spread at?
6
Rams
and 0.
money line.
What'd you take the
Easy.
spread
Way to
at,
go.
Drew?
Well, no, Matt, I took the money line, but they got their panties in a twist, and they're like, "Oh, that's
Yeah, you can't count that as a normal. Your
that's
locks
worse
are
odds
supposed to
than
be
Pat's
even
dog of
odds.
the week. That's unfair." So I said, "Okay, I'll take the spread." But we all know I
picked
take the money
underdogs.
line.
That was like minus 600, Drew.
Yeah, and it was a damn good game, and I won 6 and 0. Jesus Christ, how many people you know go 6 and 0? A lot of people
Alright.
go their whole life without going 6 and 0, and I just feel bad for them.
So now we got Texans, Patriots. This one's probably going to be a ugly game. I think Patriots have a better coach. I think the Texans have obviously the better defense, but the Patriots have a better offense, I want to say. But I'm picking the Texans here. I think they can get it done. Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
I don't
pick the
think
Texans.
the Patriots have the better coach. I think D'Amico Ryans is a great coach.
I think he's a good coach, but Vrabel's better.
I don't know. I kind of disagree with that.
I give it to Variable.
Yeah, I think CJ Stroud is really, really bad. And, I kind of like Drake may make 1 or 2 more plays than he does. Unless those plays being, he just drops the ball, which CJ Stroud definitely can do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he fumbled like 6 times last night.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
crazy.
unbelievable.
That was crazy.
I agree with Pat here. I think I was talking about a few weeks ago, like Texans, I don't think they have the offense to make a run in the playoffs. Defense is great. I also agree with Pat that CJ Stroud is not that great of a quarterback, not even that good of a quarterback. Patriots, better offense, worse defense. They're at home. I like them here. I'm also noticing a pattern on this. A lot of divisional matchups on this bracket. We got Rams, Panthers, Seahawks, 49ers, Bears, Packers. I could see another one in the AFC Championship game. So, Pat.
Good catch, Drew, on the divisional matchups.
Yeah.
Nobody gets by this guy.
I almost missed your Packers there, but
Yeah.
I found them.
I think the Texans get it done. I think we just saw the Patriots offense struggle against a worse defense than what they're going to have to face coming up. And, the Chargers defense isn't anything close to what the Texans is. I think the Texans defense goes right after the 2 rookies on the offensive line who were getting abused all night long against the Chargers. And I think that they're just going to put them in a tailspin. And CJ Stroud, while he tries to lose the game, he also makes a couple throws here and there down the field to drive the ball. And I think that they're going to go get it done. I think, honestly, the Steelers' defense is better than the Patriots' defense. And last night, they got it done against them. So their offense looked better in that game than, I feel like it's going to against the Patriots. So
Texans defense did score 14 points in that game.
Yeah.
No, I know, and kept giving him opportunities, and that's part of it.
Yeah.
They just put a guy in hell and can't move the ball. You give your offense more opportunities.
Something that worries me is Nico Collins. If he's going to be out,
Yeah.
then they're going to have to rely on Charlie Kirk and Dalton Schultz to
Aren't Stephen A?
We
Is
are.
Charlie Kirk a touchdown scorer this week, Evan?
No, he's not. But I don't know. I'm kind of questioning my pick here a little bit.
Sounds
Uh,
like Patriots are moving
I
on.
I think their
We
defense
heard
is way
Matt
too
talk,
good.
and he said might go to the Patriots.
I also think the coldness again is going to have an impact. They have the early game on Sunday, but Stroud clearly struggles in the cold.
And the warm.
Yeah, but I yeah, I don't think Stroud's a good quarterback. But I think the cold plays into a defensive battle, honestly. And I'm not like overly enthused by the Patriots running back room. Like week in and week out, I feel like they can have some pretty easy duds.
I
They
don't
had a
like that.
terrible
Take it
game.
all.
Henderson had a terrible game on Sunday. Stevenson played pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
didn't
they
say
have a
that
pretty
they're
good
always
rep.
I don't think they're always bad. I just don't think I feel like Henderson, every time you try to start relying on him for a game, it sometimes just turns into a ghost.
Then you got my boy Ramondre right there.
All right,
That's the
Drake
beauty
May
of the
outrushed
committee.
both of them. Drake May had 66 yards. Ramondre had 53 on 10 carries, and
That's an
Travion Henderson
MVP
had
candidate quarterback
9
right
out of
there.
27.
Yeah,
That's why we
shouldn't that
picked
be
him.
points for Drake May?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about the running back room, who didn't get past 55 yards.
Drake May can play
individually.
multiple positions. King of the North.
Matt,
Drake May.
would you say the Texans would lose to the Bills in the conference championship game?
Yeah.
All right, then I feel like we don't have to talk about this much more because I'm kind of with you. Whoever
can-
we have is going to lose to the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with you guys saying that the Patriots are going to win if it's 2.5.
We could also
If
just flip
Evan's
the
on the
coin.
fence.
I know
No,
Evan's
I think
on
it's
the fence.
2.5. If Evan's on the fence, then
Yeah,
I'm not on the fence, and
struggling.
you guys aren't on the fence. I mean, Drew and Patrick are wholeheartedly convinced they're going to win. The Patriots are going to
Yeah.
win. I think the Texans are going to win, and you're on the fence. So I think tiebreaker goes to the Patriots.
Yeah, let's put
Mhm.
Patriots. Bills are going to the Super Bowl anyway.
Well, apparently Drew's vote's the only one that matters. So
Yeah.
Okay, put Texans
Put it
then.
on.
Jeez.
No. It was a joke, dude.
Okay.
You just said
Oh,
I get
God.
tiebreaker.
Well, I'm offended.
All right.
God, crybaby.
Seahawks 49ers. This one's tough. I gotta go
This is gonna be
Give
Seattle
me
a
here.
Seattle. Yeah,
I've
will be.
been I've been riding with my guys all season. I gotta keep it going. They're just the better team. They're coming off rest. You know, San Francisco's beat up. They aren't getting this done. Give me Seattle.
I'm also on the Seattle train. Defense too good.
You know,
Light them up.
the 49ers are full of surprises. Kittle, his Achilles might be mush, but hey, he got him where they needed to be. He got him to this divisional round against division rival Seahawks. Brock Purdy, he's in his element. And you know who he's playing against? Sam Darnold on rest in the playoffs. That's a disaster waiting to happen. I'm seeing it minimum 2 interceptions this game.
He's not
against the
not
49ers
playing against
defense,
Sam
which I don't even
Darnold.
think is that good.
Drew, he's playing against the Seattle defense, not Sam Darnold.
No,
No,
but
they're
no,
gonna
you're
line
playing,
it
you're
up
playing against Sam
one-on-one.
Darnold, quarterback, most valuable player on the team. Come on.
No, the
be quiet.
49ers defense is.
Shut up. 49ers are going to score at least 25 points regardless. You know, it's my time to speak. I had talking to. They're going to score at
How
least
many
25 points.
How many did they score in the
Sam
last game against
Darnold-
them, Drew?
Sam
How many
Darnold,
did they score in the last one?
Multiple
right.
turnovers from Sam Darnold.
Evan, I have something to
3.
say about that
Evan,
last
you need to
game.
respect
3.
my turn. Sam Darnold, multiple turnovers, at least 2 interceptions. That's a Drew guarantee. 49ers are going to win this game. Even if I do think the Seahawks throughout the whole year have been the best team in the league. And they are a big matchup against the 49ers here. But I'm riding with my guys. I've been on them for like the last 12 weeks. Pause. Me and Pat love the 49ers. We know what they're building in that organization. Exactly. I'm looking at you. We know what they're building over there. And I just can't pick against them at this point. I just can't. And I'm taking 49ers to the conference championship game.
You guys know the Miracle on Ice story?
Yes.
No, please
We've
enlighten
heard
us.
we've
No,
heard
yeah,
you
I'm not
recite
familiar
it, I
with this one.
believe.
Everyone called the U.S. crazy because they scheduled the Russians 3 days before the Olympics. Why would he do that? And you know what? The Americans lost 10-2, just like how the Niners lost to the Seahawks 1 week before the playoffs started and they got killed. Niners pull off the upset and advance to the NFC Championship game. Team of Destiny. And you know, for the past like 20 some odd years, you know, they make the NFC Championship game or they miss the playoffs. So they're in the playoffs, which would suggest they make the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. I don't think Shanahan's ever lost in the playoffs with the 49ers before the conference championship game. Okay, this one we actually do need to decide though, because
Yeah, it's
the winner of this game very well might be going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm
Coin
not
flip?
budging on it. I'm not budging on this one.
I
Let's flip
think,
a
yeah,
coin.
no, I think we
Yeah,
do
I don't-
spin
I
a
think-
wheel or do a coin flip. I think it's
All
only
right.
fair, Will.
Well, I guess you have to take my word for it.
I trust you.
Yeah.
All right.
With my
Heads
life.
49ers, tails San Francisco.
Well, I feel like I should let the Seahawks guys decide.
I'm
Matt,
just
you
saying
can
what
call
they
it.
are.
You can
yeah.
call it in the air.
All right, ready?
Well, no, I mean, call it beforehand. Is heads 49ers or
No,
San
flip the coin and
Francisco?
I'll call it in the air.
Heads is 49ers, tails is San Francisco.
All right, am I going to
No,
catch it?
I'm going to call it in the air.
I'm going to flip
Are you
it. You're
gonna-
going to say
Catch
Seahawks?
it,
What do you
catch it and
mean?
flip
He's
it on the
gonna
top of your
say-
hand. You ever
I'm
flip
going to
the
call
coin?
heads
Say
or
heads or
tails.
tails. If he
Oh, all
wins,
right,
then
all
the
right.
And then he
Seahawks
has
win.
the choice to receive or defer.
Should I let it bounce or am I catching it? and
That's up
flipping?
to you, sir. I'm calling
right,
in the
well-
air. Heads.
Tails.
I don't believe that. I can't
hey,
see it on the camera.
We want the ball. We want the motherfucking ball.
You saw that. That was a Georgia State quarter.
Pat, we just had your background that
49ers.
whole time.
40.
Huh?
It was just the background the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Upset of the
Wow.
century. Now it's just
All
your
right.
hand. Okay. Nice.
What? It's not there?
There it is.
Oh, no, yeah. No,
Alright,
but when
yeah.
it was on the ground, it was all the background.
Well, it was a tail. You saw. I said Georgia State Peach. So,
All right. Next game, I think I really do like the Bears, but I got to go with the Rams. I think they're just the better team. The Bears have gotten kind of lucky this season, but I think the Rams will get it done. That stadium's going to be excited though, so we'll see.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Evan. I feel the exact same way. Going in this, like, vibes-wise, I want to pick the Bears so bad. I like them. But the Rams are the better team. Can't imagine they'll play much worse than last week. I think against the Bears defense, they're going to put on a pretty good show, and we're seeing another potential divisional matchup here. All I'm saying, little pattern.
Give me the
yeah,
Rams.
Matt Stafford and Sean McVay are actual quarterbacks and coaches, and the Rams are an actual team who will play more than 30 minutes. So I think that they destroy the Bears by bordering on 1 million.
Ugh. I feel like the Rams are going to win. I want the Rams to win. But everybody picking against the Bears and just the vibe of their team, it kind of gives me a feeling like they could go in and just go get stuff done. But I'll take the Rams.
Gosh,
Yeah,
that's the vibe of the Bears.
I'm going to be cheering for the Bears. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I
but
want the Bears to win.
I think the Rams will win.
All
right. Let's move through these last few.
Yeah. You just want to put Bills in there? Anyone
Yeah,
disagree?
Bills,
I think,
Rams,
I
just
think
move
we're
them
all
both.
good with
Yeah, Bills, 49ers.
Bills,
I agree.
Rams,
Yep.
just put them in.
Bills, Rams. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna need
Niners.
I think we're
Look
gonna
at
need
it.
another coin
We
flip.
know how you guys feel about
All right.
49ers. We know how we feel. Let's get the Georgia State Peach coin out again
Yep.
and show these guys who's boss.
And all right. What? Same thing in the air. Let it bounce.
Yeah.
on-
Yeah,
let
Evan,
it
you
hit
can
the
call it
ground.
this time.
Yeah,
All right.
one of them
Evan, you
calls
ready?
it.
Yep.
All right.
Tails.
Where'd that go?
Did you hit the ceiling?
Heads.
Did you hit the ceiling?
It definitely
Yeah,
Bears.
hit my ceiling.
That's
He just
scuffed.
threw it
I want
straight
a
up.
reflip.
No,
I want a
didn't.
No,
You
reflip.
want a reflip?
I
All right,
want a
fine.
reflip.
No,
Fine.
it's 49ers.
I
This
want a
is for fun.
reflip. You hit
This
your
is for
ceiling.
fun.
That's scuffed up.
This is for fun. This is for fun.
I have a low ceiling.
So what? Don't flip it that high.
This for all
More
right. You wanna
velocity.
do it
Go
again?
ahead, Evan.
This
yeah.
is for fun.
Yeah.
Evan, call in the
No,
air.
we
Nope,
won.
this is for the
We
game.
won. No, you guys are so lazy.
Tails.
Oh boy.
He keeps walking off screen. That's how I know there's
But that
something
was for
fishy
fun.
going on here.
Nuh-uh.
This is for fun. 49ers.
That
for
was
fun.
for the game.
No, it wasn't.
What?
What? You can't
It's
be out
one
here
and done,
flipping it
Matt.
up in the
Don't-
ceiling.
All right. Best of
All right.
3. Best of 3.
All right, go ahead.
This
Game
is
on the
so
line.
stupid.
Evan, call it.
Ride
You
the
ready?
high end.
Yeah. Tails.
Heads.
His reaction
Whatever.
every time the coin hits the ground is amazing. Where'd it go?
Heads. That was a head.
Okay,
All right.
49ers.
Cool. Give me the Bills.
Oh, get the coin out again.
Yeah, Bills.
I like the Niners.
Oh my god.
I'll actually take the Bills here.
Oh,
I
man.
think this is Josh Allen's year to win the Super Bowl. If not now, then when. He's got a child on the way. Shout out Josh Allen's future child. And let's go Bills.
Josh Allen is a cuck and won't win the Super Bowl.
Jesus.
All right. Now, what do you think?
I think the Bills win.
Okay, Bills
right.
are our PFS.
It's written in the stars.
We're
This
sure
is
we
a
don't
good
want
bracket. I would
We're sure we
change
don't want to
nothing
flip a
about this
coin about it.
bracket. Let's see what would
For
have
sure.
happened. Let's see what would have happened.
Who's calling it?
Matt
Drew,
called
you
in
want to
here.
call one?
All right, I
I'll
got it.
call
Drew,
one.
do you
I'll
want to call one?
Let me go.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
All right.
Heads.
It wasn't in the air yet. It was heads.
49ers, baby.
On time. All right, Pat. You know what time it is.
Yeah, so we had a tough week last week. Boy, what was my record? 0-2, I think.
You were just 0-1.
0-1. All right.
You had the Jags.
Jags. Okay. Yep. So not a great showing, but we're still up 3 units on the year, doing a lot better than Drew is with his lock. So
Not true.
give me the Buffalo Bills on the road, +1.5, slight underdogs, but underdogs nonetheless. We just talked about last segment. I think they have the horses to get it done against the Broncos. It won't be easy,
No
but
pun intended.
no, yeah, good, very good. But I think they can do it. So I like the Bills +1.5. And for my second dog of the week, I like the 49ers +7.5. Big time underdogs, but
Texans.
as I said earlier, they're ready to shock the world. Big time
Yeah.
gamblers make big time bets. You gotta get yourself out there. So yeah, they're just coming off a big win, and they just played these guys a couple weeks ago, and I think Shanahan's a really good coach, and I think that kind of plays in the Niners' advantage there. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they've got going on that game. It should be a good one. Thoughts?
The
I like you
49ers are losing.
1-1. Yeah.
I think you're going 2-0, Pat.
You think the Broncos win?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I
Whatever
think
helps you sleep.
49ers obviously is going to hit. Bills, let's see if they pull it out. 2-0 probably, though.
1-1.
I'd
Bills
take
win.
Seahawks
Niners lost.
-7.5. That's how
Okay,
confident
you
I
two
am.
are crazy.
I wouldn't take a
Let's-
-7.5. I
this is a
think
good
I think the
transition.
spread
Let's-
hits with the 49ers. But are you
Let's
taking
do
a
a good
money line or with the
transition.
spread?
He takes money line.
I take
I'm just
money.
saying,
Oh
remember-
yeah. So then
Remember who has these gambling segments right here. We
Mhm.
know what we're talking about.
All right.
Oh, wow, Drew, you are
And-
better than me.
Drew's
last
lock
week
of the
he
week.
turned it around.
Welcome
Here
to
we
Drew's
go.
Lock of the Week. It was a beautiful week. Last week, I picked money lines, went 6 for 6, but these guys didn't want me to pick the Rams money line because they hate fun. So I said I'll just take the spread because Patrick was complaining, even though he takes -300 dogs of the week. So still love you though. So I just said that I went 5-1 because of that, but we all know I went 6 for 6 last week. All you betting out there, you parlayed that. You probably could have walked into work today, given your 2 weeks, and just retire on the spot.
Drew, did you
But-
parlay that?
I thought about it.
Uh,
I typed it in, and it was like great odds, and I was like, then I second guessed it, but whatever.
If
But
we're
with
being
the Rams
realistic,
spread-
Drew, the Patriots and Texans were also favorites. Just to let you know.
Wait a minute, suck it up. We
We'll
agreed they
give
were
you-
coin
we'll
flips. You
give you-
can't go back
sure.
on your word.
That's
We
fine.
agreed.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got
whatever.
receipts on the last pod, Jack.
But to say that you're up 4 units is kind of deceiving.
Yeah, because those weren't full units, but
Okay, but
I digress.
the other 2 were plus money. So what's your point? They were all pretty similar.
all right, Drew,
Besides
you're
the
running out of
Rams
time
money.
here. You're
Yeah,
running out
Drew,
of
you have
time.
30 seconds.
Any
You
day
gotta
now,
get
man.
locked
We gotta
in.
know the guess.
Shut up! Okay, went 5-1 last week with the stupid Rams spread thing. Evan doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why he doesn't have a gambling segment. 14-10, up 4 units. I agree with Patrick here. 49ers +7.5. That is a lock of the week and a dog of the week. Uncharted territory here. 49ers are going to win that
That's
game. Put 2 units on it, arguably, for the dog of the week and the lock of the week. Boom. Take it easy. Next. Bills money line. Works
Oh
out
my
was done,
gosh,
Louis.
guys.
I swear we did not plan this. Bills are never losing the Broncos. Take Bills money line plus money. Those are locks of the week.
Wow.
Pat, Drew's just trying to have a better record than you. That's why he's
Yeah,
Well,
seriously, he's
In
playing
my defense,
defense.
Patrick did make a last-second switch. So, and
No, I don't remember that.
also, I
think
filled
Pat
in
put
my
his in
locks of the
first.
week before Patrick
I
even
don't
hopped
think
on the
so.
call. I want to make that clear.
I thought in the group
Look,
chat
Drew,
Pat
I'm
texted
not.
his
They're
this
trying to
morning.
pit us against each other. I
No.
like where we're going with this. We're on the same wavelength. I think this is destiny.
Pat, I'm not even trying. I'm not even in this competition with you anymore. I'm willing the 49ers to a victory here.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
trying to
I've
get
never
them
been
to
in a
Super Bowl.
He doesn't think
That's
he
all I
doesn't think
care
you're
about.
close enough to compete with them, Patrick.
I've never been
That's
in a
rough.
competition with you, Drew.
Me showing up to this podcast every week is solely to get the 49ers name out there. I'm trying to
Mhm.
build
all
their
right,
brand.
guys. Welcome back
Evangelizing.
to actually it is my gambling thing here. I don't know what Drew's talking about. He's acting like he hasn't been on
None
the
of this is
podcast
gambling
before.
advice.
Yeah.
This is
None of-
gambling advice.
Yeah, they give you
Okay.
half the
We
time.
get
Josh
fucking
Allen.
sued.
Anytime touchdown is going to score, he's gonna score. He I think he did last week. He definitely did. And in the playoffs he likes to run, especially if he's a little injured, he's gonna score. I ended up picking JSN for the Niners Seahawks game. I think the Niners defense is kind of lackluster, and you're gonna be able to throw the ball against them. Dalton Schultz, I think I'd be surprised, or I wouldn't be surprised if there were no touchdowns scored in this game. But I think if there are, the Texans probably get one, and if Nico Collins is out, Schultz will probably score. And lastly, Devontae Adams is so due for a touchdown. He used to be the red zone guy, then he got banged up. I think he's going to come back and score here. So that's what I got. I'm going to parlay them together, see what happens.
Gonna be tough.
Comment below if you're tailing.
Yes.
So
I'm
that
not.
was
Comment.
my gambling section.
Yeah, I want to call that gambling. I call
It's
it
a
throwing
little
darts at the
gimmicky. You
board.
gotta admit.
What'd you say, Pat?
It's a little gimmicky.
It is a little gimmicky. Also, I'm starting to wonder who puts this slideshow together. Who gave this guy a segment?
Me.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I found the
All right.
answer.
All right, Drew.
Andrew Menace.
Last week we decided
Dirty
to do a different segment that we thought was pretty fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed last week. But we're gonna do a little game.
Oh, yes.
So this week,
Matt's first time here. Welcome
Yeah.
to help.
Excited.
I'm excited, Matt.
No,
This week we're going to discuss the NFL team leaders from 2000 to 2017. We got
Great.
passing yards, passing touchdowns, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns for each
Yeah.
team. Let's get into it.
it's a pretty big.
I think we should go for 80%. Let's go for 80%.
No,
Shoot
let's go
better than that.
85.
Awesome.
Patrick's right. 85. Set the
I
bar.
said
100%.
100.
85.
I said
85.
100.
Can you zoom in a little bit, maybe, before we
Yeah.
start?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah,
a little
that's
more, a
fine.
little more.
Is
That's
that good?
A little
yeah,
bit more.
One more might be perfect. Okay. And can you get rid of that ad at the bottom? Yeah, let's do that. I like that.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
Let's focus on the top row.
Yep.
2000
All right,
to
NFC.
2017. Manning. Okay. Bradshaw.
Nope.
Okay. Jacobs. Okay. Shit.
Nice.
Barber? Well, that would be Cruz,
Cruz?
probably. It would be
Yeah.
Cruz.
Oh, so we can say the wrong name. That's
No.
not how the
Yeah.
accuracy
You
works.
just
Yeah.
need last
Oh,
names.
okay.
No, not Cruz.
Burris. Manning.
Put in
No, not
Donovan
Manning,
McNabb.
How do you spell Burris?
Burress, I think.
Put in McNabb.
Nicks. Hakeem Nicks.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay, we'll come
We
back.
skip.
We'll come back.
Yeah. Who's this?
Put in
Eagles?
McNabb.
Eagles. McNabb. Yeah. McCoy. LaShawn. And then Deshaun
McCoy.
Jackson, probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Touchdowns.
Zach Ertz. Try
Nope.
Evan Ingram for the Giants, too.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. Shit. Macklin.
All right, let's just go. We gotta be quick. We just gotta
Yeah.
go
Oh,
see
it
if we
was
get it or
Ertz.
not.
Look at
Nice.
that.
All right,
Okay,
Cowboys.
Romo.
Romo.
Come on.
Elliott, probably. That's not a
Or
ton of
DeMarco
guys.
Murray.
Murray. DeMarco
Could be
Murray.
Murray. Okay.
Bryant.
Bryant.
Des
Gotta be
Bryant, yeah.
Bryant. Okay, Matt, you take
Jason
Redskins?
Witten. Jason
Lamb.
Witten.
I don't
Witten,
think
yeah.
it's Lamb.
Maybe
What are you
No,
Witten.
saying?
no, Witten.
Witten.
We're
Witten,
guessing
Jason
here. Oh,
Witten.
12,000. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't see the number.
Fuck.
Redskins.
Kurt.
Cousins?
It's gonna be Kurt. It's gonna be Kurt.
Running
Kurt.
back.
Rush Alfred Morris.
Alfred Morris, yeah. And then what is
Nope.
this, like Pierre
No.
Garcon?
Fuck.
Try Garcon.
Portis.
Portis, definitely Portis.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta think earlier 2000.
Um,
Could this be like Santana Moss?
Yeah, it is Santana. I would be surprised if it was anybody else.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
Randy Moss too. Okay,
All right.
Bears.
Scroll. Jay Cutler.
Cutler,
Or Marshall.
Matt
Marshall,
Forte.
Forte.
Matt Forte, good pull.
Man,
That's not a lot of yards.
what's his
Skip.
name?
Oh, Alshon Jeffrey.
Oh, Alshon Jeffrey.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, next.
Ooh, Cousins.
Adrian Peterson.
No, Cousins is too
We
late.
already did that.
Adrian Peterson
He
and
plays running back, idiot.
Cole Pepper.
Nice.
Cole Pepper.
Phil Pepper.
All right,
That's from last
Stafford.
week. Good pull.
Johnson,
Try Bush.
and yeah, Bush, I would guess.
No.
No?
It's not
Smith?
a ton of yards, Pat. Not a ton of yards. Only
Smith?
3,000.
Bell.
Let's
No.
move on. Keep
Yeah,
thinking
Wait,
about it.
Skip.
Bell. Try Bell.
Packers, it's your team,
Nope.
Pat.
All right. Yeah, move on.
Pat, it's your
Focus in on
guys.
this bet.
Rodgers,
Rodgers,
Nelson,
Adams.
Jordan Nelson.
Adams. What?
No.
No, but it's
Oh,
gonna
it's
no, it's Cobb.
2017.
It's Cobb.
2017.
Randall Cobb.
Cobb.
I don't think it's Cobb. It's
Greg Jennings.
Driver.
It's
Driver.
gonna be
Ah.
Nice. Good pull, sir.
Rush
Eddie
yards. It's
Lacy.
gonna be
Eddie
Eddie
Lacy?
Lacy. That seems like too much though.
No.
Not even
Who was
on touchdowns.
who was the guy for Aaron
Who's the other
Jones?
guy they had?
Still, right? No, that's too early.
Oh,
Kevin
Kevin Jones.
Kevin
back.
Jones.
All right,
Huh.
skip that. This is gonna be hard. I don't think we know
I
that.
keep
Right,
forgetting
Palmer?
it's 2017.
Carson
Yeah.
Palmer.
It would be. Rush
Rush
yards could it be?
yards.
No, that's too early.
David
Fitzgerald.
Johnson. David Johnson, maybe.
No,
It's
that's too
Johnson's
early.
already
Johnson.
used up.
Johnson's way
Oh,
too
yeah.
early.
Fitz.
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah, let's just
Oh,
get the
yeah.
obvious ones. We only have 8 minutes. Chargers, Rivers,
Antonio Gates.
Tomlinson,
LT.
Tomlinson.
LT.
Nice.
Okay, then we
Easy.
got. This would be
Rams.
Bradford.
No, he didn't play that many years.
Warner.
No, Warner, yeah.
Oh no.
No?
Okay, shit.
Jesus.
Who is that one guy? Start with a B.
Bradford.
It was
So
Bradford.
bad. No,
He
it's
didn't
like
play that long.
okay, whatever. 49ers. Could it be Kaepernick for the touchdowns?
No,
Shit.
that's way too
Frank
many.
Gore.
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 Gore for rushing.
And then
Could it be
receiving
Vernon Davis?
Crabtree.
Crabtree.
Sorry ass wide
Try-
receiver.
No.
Vernon
Dang.
Davis.
Oh, that's a good one. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Touchdowns. Who else played quarterback?
Okay.
for
Try
touch-
Hasselbeck or Wilson for the Seahawks. Probably Hasselbeck though. Okay.
Wilson.
Okay.
Wrong
Earlier,
either. Did I spell that
Jesus.
wrong?
No, it's definitely.
I think
EO.
you got it.
Yeah, I guess
maybe.
it's just someone else.
No.
That surprises me. Okay, Rush. It's gonna be Marshawn Lynch, probably. No, that's too early though. Yeah,
Nice.
Sean Alexander, good one.
good pull.
Look at this guy.
I can't get these years right.
Vic?
Matt
We already
Ryan.
would have tried Jackson.
No.
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 Ryan.
what-
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah.
Oh,
Who was
Ryan,
after
right.
that?
Duh.
Rusty.
Could this be Roddy?
Jones.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No.
gonna be Roddy White.
Jones. Yeah.
Running back.
Running back's
Freeman?
gonna be rough.
No,
Keep going.
that's
Just
too
keep going.
early.
We gotta go
Freeman's
quick.
too early.
Good.
All right,
good
hey.
All right,
pull, though.
Saints. Drew Brees.
We were never gonna get that.
Breeze, Reggie
Yeah.
Bush.
No, we already tried.
We already
Bush.
guessed
Sproles?
Bush.
Oh, we did. Sproles.
Sproles?
For
No.
sure. Graham. No.
Jesus.
Colston?
Who did the Saints
Not that
used to
many.
have?
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay, move
Uh,
on. Bucks.
Evans? That
Doug
might be-
Martin.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm thinking Doug Martin.
Yeah,
too.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
it.
Touchdowns? Could this be like
touchdowns?
LeGarrette Blunt or something?
No, it would be before that.
yeah, no.
It's gonna be
Too
from the
long.
early 2000s.
Whoa.
Wow, that's big.
Wow.
Jesus.
Could this be Jonathan Stewart?
Stewart. Yep.
Mhm.
Patriots, Brady,
Who's the quarterback that played there?
Welker.
And then
And-
Gronk.
Try it.
Oh, good.
James White, maybe? No.
Um,
Oh, Corey
Grossman?
Dillon.
What was the other guy's name? Oh, man.
I don't know. Move
Let's
on.
move on.
I'm blanking.
Um,
Try
Oh.
Fitzgerald for this one, honestly. I don't even.
We already
Patrick?
tried that, I thought.
Or
Patrick.
Fitzpatrick, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Same page guy.
Receiving
What was
yards.
that guy's
Sammy Watkins. Just
Reed?
Dad actually
Well,
could be right. Sammy
no,
Watkins
he
could
didn't
be
get that
right.
many yards.
He played a
But
long
that's not
time
a
ago.
ton of yards, you know?
Okay.
What was that
Yeah, but
guy's?
it's 6 seasons of
Dolphins
1,000.
will be Tannehill, probably.
I thought it was 4.
Yeah.
Tannehill,
Oh, man, what was that kid's name?
Jarvis
Guy's name.
Landry.
No.
Damn it. Oh,
I got
God, I can't
nothing.
remember the Dolphins.
I got
Man,
nothing
I don't
there.
know. I don't know.
Jets, who did they have? Oh, Mark Sanchez.
Mark
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Oh, he didn't play that long
Jesus.
either, though. Jeez.
Wow.
Receiving yards, who was their guy?
We tried Marshall already, right?
Yeah.
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 I like Eric Decker.
No.
Damn it. Okay.
Ray
Alright,
Rice.
so-
It could be Torrey Smith.
Oh, it was
God.
the guy from the early 2000s. What's
Yeah,
that
I'm-
guy?
Jerome. Nope.
Doesn't help.
Hill. Hill? No, not Hill. What's his name? Holy cow.
Jamil Hill. Jamil Hill.
What am I
Jerome
thinking
Hill.
of? What am I
uh,
thinking
looking
of?
at?
Akeem
That's gonna
Talib.
kill me.
No, no, fucking Anquan
What are we
Boldin.
talking about?
Yeah,
Anquan
We
try
gotta move
Boldin.
on. We gotta move on. Yeah,
The
get
Ravens
these-
running back from the 2000 Super Bowl team.
Heath.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, Todd Heap.
Yeah.
Okay, Steelers. Is this just Ward?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Bell. No.
No, it's too early.
Parker.
Boom.
Nice.
Okay.
Look at that guy. He knows his team.
Bengals. We're looking at Dalton.
Nice.
Browns. Oh shit. Let's do Carr for the Raiders.
Deshaun Kaiser.
Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. Yeah, I like that.
Jeez, that is so little yards. No.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay.
We're gonna skip that
Let's
one.
skip all the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Raiders. Let's skip the Raiders too. Oh, could it be
Amari
Mark Cooper?
Did he get
Yeah.
it?
Mark Cooper was
close.
there for a few years before. Okay,
It's
whatever.
2017.
Yeah. I
17.
know.
Broncos.
Been
Who was
super
their
early
big
for
guy?
it.
Who was their big guy? Could it be CJ
They're all-
Anderson? It's not a ton of yards. Boom.
Nice.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep.
Worked out.
Chiefs. Alex Smith.
Smith, Jamal Charles,
Charles.
Charles.
It wasn't Smith.
and
Who was their
Tony,
receiver? They had a pretty good one.
Kelsey. Try
Didn't Tony
Kelsey.
Gonzalez play?
No.
No.
Gonzalez.
They had the
yeah.
one year that
Yeah.
no
Yes.
receivers caught. Yeah, he was there for a while.
Who is Gonzalez's quarterback?
I have
No.
no idea.
Okay. Colts. Would this be Reggie Wayne,
Wayne,
probably?
Yeah.
Harrison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a running back.
James. Yeah.
Nice.
pull.
Look at you.
Passing yards.
Titans.
Well, let's try.
That's from so long ago.
I don't know who any of these.
Oh,
All right,
sure.
go to the Jags.
Jones
Who's-
Drew?
Yeah, that would be the Russian. Trying to think quarterback.
I went.
I don't know.
Whoa.
Nice.
It would be Bortles.
Would.
Wow.
It would.
Blake of the year.
Texans. Is it Matt
Oh.
Schaub?
No, I don't think he was there. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Rushing.
What's his name?
Foster.
Foster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foster.
Back to the top.
Let's go back to the top.
That Browns one is so ugly.
That's terrible.
All right, Drew.
Giants
This-
receiving yards.
Your
They got
guys here,
Manningham,
Drew.
Cruz. Did you type Beckham in right? No, he was
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
wasn't there long enough.
That's a lot of
Nix,
yards.
Cruz, Manningham, Burris. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to
Alright,
be like
move
really
on.
early 2000s. Shockey?
Yeah, move
Try
on.
Shockey?
Packers rushing back.
Just type in Shockey. Okay. You got it. You're fine.
Quarterback for the Rams.
Hey,
Anybody?
who would that be?
Not
That's a
Warren.
lot of yards, too.
Yeah.
Who was the Rams quarterback before Bradford?
I don't know.
Keep
Probably not
going.
very good because they had the first overall pick.
Seahawks quarterback,
This
wasn't
one is
Hasselbeck.
supposed to know.
and it wasn't Wilson. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
What about this
All right,
Falcons
Browns.
running back?
Browns.
Oh, Cunningham. Did Cunningham
Andy
play
Brown.
there? No, we typed in Cunningham already.
Andy
Andy
Brown.
Brown.
Dude, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tim Couch. Jeez,
Isaiah
those are so ugly.
Crowell.
Jamal Lewis.
Small Lewis made sense.
God.
Okay, let's go to the
Oh,
top.
we
and
didn't guess
scroll
Darren
down.
McFadden. That sucks.
Oh, man, that's a bad one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
77%.
Lamont Green,
Honestly,
we should have
guys,
got that.
Well, we smashed our goal of 70%.
Folger, that's what I was thinking of. God damn it.
And yet, Jeff
I have no
Garcia.
idea who Garcia is. I thought about Deuce
I've
It
heard of him
was.
before.
McAllister.
It's Hasselbeck.
That's fucked up.
That's BM.
Is
He
it?
had 2 to that score.
What?
That's insane.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
redo the
I don't think that's
It is.
right. I don't think that's
It is.
right.
It is. I just Googled it.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
they should have given
Who
it
knew?
to us.
Well,
Deuce McAllister,
I
did
give
Did
us
we get
that.
the Ravens running back?
No.
It
We
was
got
Jamal
one of
Lewis,
them, I
I
think.
bet. I don't think we got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky
Oh, man.
Williams. How do we miss
Derek
that?
Mason.
They traded everything for Ricky Williams.
Oh, Chad Pennington. Duh.
Obviously.
I
Drafted
know the
before
name,
Tom
but I
Brady.
wouldn't have
Yeah,
guessed
I
it
know.
over
Priest,
Sanchez.
Priest Holmes and Trent.
Should have got McFadden. That's a tough
Yeah,
one.
we should have got
That's like a
McFadden.
staple
Fred
of our
Taylor,
childhood.
too.
Steve McNair.
Fred Taylor, too.
Yeah.
Dang.
I think we
Derek
did
Mason would have
okay.
gotten us 3 or 4.
I think we did okay
Yeah.
given the time.
Yeah.
77% is not terrible. How do we compare to other
I
people?
always forget we're doing a podcast now and lose.
Oh, that's funny. I was gonna say let's
Like,
play
I'm just
another one.
locked in.
I want to
Yeah.
do another one.
What was the rarest answer? Whoever that guy
I've never
is.
heard of him. What's the rarest one we got, Todd Heap?
The Todd Heap,
Look
yeah.
at us, local
Heap.
boys.
Let's hope the Niners lose, so we can get my revenge, and we will catch you guys next week. Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Thank you guys.
Pound it, noggin.
Thanks,
See you,
guys.
ladies and gents.